Ecosystem. When we observe nature carefully, we realize that no organism can survive alone. A plant depends on sunlight, soil, water, and air. An animal depends on plant, on other animals for food. Even after death, an organism continues to play a role in nature. This complete interaction between living organisms and their physical environment forms what we call an ecosystem. The term ecosystem was introduced by the British ecologist A.G. Tinsley in 1935. According to him, an ecosystem is not just a group of organisms but a system in which organisms and physical factors continuously interact and influence each other. What is an ecosystem? An ecosystem is a functional unit of nature. It includes living organisms such as plants, animals, and microorganisms. Non-living components such as air, water, soil, light, and temperature. These components are linked together through energy flow and nutrient cycling. For example, a pond ecosystem includes water, sunlight, minerals, algae, fishes, insects, bacteria, and fungi. All these components together make the pond a self-sustaining system. Structure of an ecosystem. The structure of an ecosystem refer to the organization and arrangement of its components. These components are divided into abiotic and biotic components. Abiotic components are the non-living physical and chemical factors of an ecosystem. These includes light, which is primary source of energy; temperature, which controls metabolic activities; rainfall and humidity, which affect vegetation; soil, which provides mineral and water; chemical substances like carbon dioxide, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and calcium. For example, nitrogen is required for protein synthesis in plant. If nitrogen is deficient in soil, plant growth becomes poor, which ultimately affect herbivores and carnivores. Thus, abiotic factors directly regulate the productivity and stability of an ecosystem. Biotic components include all living organisms and are divided into producers, consumers, and decomposers based on their mode of nutrients. Producers, that are autotrophs. Producers are organisms that prepare their own food using sunlight. Green plants, algae, and phytoplanktons are producers. They perform photosynthesis, a process in which solar energy is converted into chemical energy stored in glucose. This is extremely important because all energy in an ecosystem ultimately comes from the sun. Producers form the first tropic level and are the foundation of every ecosystem. Without producers, no ecosystem can exist. Consumers, that are heterotrophs. Consumers cannot prepare their own food and depend on other organisms. They are classified as primary consumers such as deer, cow, rabbit, which feed directly on plants. Secondary consumers such as frog, lizard, and small fishes which feed on herbivores. Tertiary consumers such as lion, tiger, and eagle which are top carnivores. Humans are omnivores because they eat both plants and animals. Decomposers. Decomposers include bacteria and fungi. They break down dead plants and animals into simpler inorganic substances. These nutrients are returned to the soil and reused by plant. This process maintains nutrient balance in nature. Scientists like Louis Pasteur and Selman Waksman studied the role of microorganisms in decomposition. Without decomposers, dead bodies would accumulate and nutrients would be locked forever. Functions of an ecosystem. An ecosystem performs four major functions: first, productivity; second, decomposition; third, energy flow; and fourth, nutrient cycling. Now, let us understand each one in detail. Productivity refers to the rate of biomass production in an ecosystem. It is measured in gram per square meter per year. Primary productivity is the rate at which producers manufacture food. Gross primary productivity (GPP) is the total organic matter produced during photosynthesis. Net primary productivity (NPP) is the remaining biomass after respiration losses. Mathematically, NPP equal to GPP minus respiration. NPP represent the energy available to herbivores. This concept was explained carefully by ecologist E.P. Odom. Secondary productivity refer to the rate of biomass formation by consumers. It depends on the energy obtained from plants and other animals. Decomposition is the process by which dead organic matter is broken down into simpler inorganic substances. The process occurs in 5 steps. First is fragmentation, where detrivores like earthworms break dead matter into small pieces. Second, in leaching, where water dissolves soluble in nutrients and carries them into the soil. Third is catabolism, where bacteria and fungi secrete enzymes to break complex molecules. Fourth is humification, which results in the formation of humus, a dark resistant substance. Finally, mineralization release inorganic nutrients like nitrates and phosphates. Decomposition is faster in warm and moist climate and slower in cold and dry regions. Energy flow in an ecosystem is always one directional. Energy enters the ecosystem from the sun, passes to producers, then to consumers, and finally to decomposers. This concept was explained by Raymond Lindman in 1942, known as the tropic dynamic concept. 10% law. According to Lindman 10% law, only 10% of energy is transferred from one tropic level to the next. For example, plant capture 10,000 units of energy, herbivores received 1,000 units, carnivores received only 100 units. This explained by food chain are short. Ecological pyramids represent the tropic structure of an ecosystem. They were proposed by Charles Elton. There are 3 types. Pyramid of number shows the number of organoids at each level. It can be upright or inverted. Pyramid of biomass shows total biomass. In aquatic ecosystem, it is inverted because phytoplankton have less biomass. Pyramid of energy shows energy flow and is always upright because energy decreases at each level. An ecosystem is a perfect balanced system where energy flows, nutrient cycle, and life sustain life. Any disturbance in one part of the ecosystem affect the entire system. Therefore, understanding ecosystem is essential for the conserving nature and ensuring the survival of the earth. Survival of life on the earth.